Here ranked as the 15th in the world, but very, very much an up-and-coming Netherlands team this with their recent results. So we are off. And it's Kuipers who looks to have an edge on the ball, and it is Kuipers who starts in possession. So Netherlands will have the first attack of the game. Jiang Shen for Taipei, unable to match Kuipers' speed. Ball comes across on this right-hand side to Lottering. Pass blocked on the inside. Paddle coming in there from Huzhou. Advantage being played for Chinese Taipei, and Taipei look to break down the pitch now. It's with Lu to Zheng, the captain. Zheng moving forward out to Lu on the right hand side. Lu shaping to shoot, ups against it. Way too many paddles in the way. Will the captain take a shot from the outside? She doesn't. It comes across over to the left hand side to Jiang Shen. Back to Zheng now. So good first possession here, but running out of time now on the shot clock. 20 seconds left for Chinese Taipei. Ball left behind but regathered by Zheng. The shot's going to have to come now. It looks like it's going to come on this left hand side. Ball played inside to Lu. Time running out on the shot clock. Okay. Netherlands breaking down the pitch at the moment from Monders. Monders across to Lottering. Lottering looks to lay it over the top. It comes. Beautiful ball. One-on-one made. First goal in the game for Berghout for the Netherlands. The captain, Estelle Berghout. Just the start Netherlands will have wanted in the game. The first goal and momentum and beautiful clean passing between the players to find that one-on-one against the goalkeeper. So we'll have the graphics updated for you shortly here, but it is 1-0 to the Dutch. And let's see how Chinese Taipei look to respond. It's Zheng again, driving through the middle, trying to find the ball inside, but that ball goes past her to the Dutch player. Down the pitch now comes Maimunda. Maimunda, can she get the ball over the top? She does. One more pass further up the pitch. They can find it. They do. It's got a bit long, that pass, though. Regathered into the stomach. Those shot coming. And a warning being shown for Liang. Under pressure is Yang. Yang gets the ball away, but that pressure working out for Huzhou. Manages to force a poor pass, and it ultimately falls back to the Dutch. So the Dutch with the second opportunity in the game. Ball comes across to Huzhou on this right hand side. Back to Lottering. Inside to Berghout. Berghout, the goal scorer already with the second shot. Blocked, saved, nicely saved by Liang. And Chinese Taipei will take possession here. Can they force a break? They do manage to get it into the middle, but is that going to fall for the Netherlands? It has once more. So just sloppy passing back down the pitch by the Taipei team. Fittefin now on. Kuipers on the ball. Kuipers across to Huzhou. Huzhou with the shot. Back it comes to Kuipers. On this right hand side now into Huzhou. Huzhou with the ball inside. Oh, and a pop pass. The shot popped onto the top bar and down from Berghout. Positioning rather than power then from the Dutch player there, but beautifully finding the net. So we're 2-0 to the Netherlands now. Just over 3 minutes played in this half. So how can Chinese Taipei respond here? Zheng. It's a good in possession so far, but nice run coming. Shot surely coming on the end of this. It's a block on the way through, but that's a nice 1-2 from Zheng to Jiang Shen, but easily managed by the Dutch. They're going to need more linking play, Chinese Taipei. Ball with the captain. Zheng on the corner then. Zheng in again. Zhang Cheng pops it over the top. It's regathered by timeout here from the referee. I think they just need to take the corner again. Maybe the positioning wasn't good for them. I'm sorry about the graphics on the screen here, but it is 2-0 to the Dutch at this stage. Riding over the top, their shot coming off the bar. Huzhou on the ball then. There we go, graphics are updated. Thank you to our team here. So, Huzhou with the dribble down the pitch. The Dutch now comfortably 2-0 up. Goal difference could be important in this group. Just to remind you who the teams in this group are, we have Germany, France, Netherlands, Malaysia, Chinese Taipei and China. Block coming here. On paper, based on previous positioning, with shot over the top. Well wide though by Mondesh. So you would expect, based on previous positioning, that it would be Germany, France and the Netherlands that comfortably go through this group, with Malaysia, Chinese Taipei and China likely to fall out of contention and contest the smaller places. But you never know. It could be one draw somewhere between those two halves of teams that cause an upset. Chinese Taipei then. Huzhou. Trying to push around the back here, Chinese Taipei. Ball lands to Zhang Chen. 20 seconds now left on the shot clock period. Comes across, shot has to come soon, has to come now. 10 seconds, 12 seconds, the goalkeeper heading back for Chinese Taipei. Has to come, Xion will have to shoot, she does shoot. Forces the save from Witteveen, but she's wise to it, and so the Netherlands will have possessions. Can they now create a breaking opportunity? No. Chinese Taipei sending the goalkeeper back smartly before the shot clock ran out, so they will keep the game tight here. The Netherlands making good space on the inside though. Huzhou needs to be careful not to drive those defenders into the goalkeeper. She's restricting herself though. Nice drive on the way in, laid off. Is there a shot opportunity? There looks to be two players in the way. Expect the Netherlands to pass this back out again. They do. I think they can open up an opportunity on this left-hand side for Huzhou. I think that's what's coming now. The long ball to her. Pass inside, potentially, if they can pop it off. She opts against it. Goes back over the top, nicely on the angle. Now the ball inside, but blocked illegally by Xion. A little too close to the hands. So a new shooting period, or shot clock for the Netherlands. That's a nice ball through, but mishandled. Well regathered there by Zhang Chen, and a foul in the process. So Huzhou unable to control that ball for herself and then committing a foul in the process. So Chinese Taipei ride that period of possession by the Netherlands. It's the first time they've prevented them from coming away with a goal. So let's see now where we go from here. Zheng over to Xiao. Zheng with a shot herself. Didn't look to be coming, but keeper wise to it. They're not really testing the corners of the net yet. Chinese Taipei straight down the middle both times. Now the Netherlands look for the long break, and there is space over the top, but it's fallen a little bit too far to the left of Mondesh. She's under pressure, does well to find Lottering before going out of play, and back the ball comes to Kuipers. Kuipers across to Witteveen. So the Netherlands will now reset. Chinese Taipei playing a 3-1 defensive style, and the Netherlands seeking to match that by putting two of their players on the inside to make space. So at the moment it's with Lottering. Lottering doesn't have, will she go for the shot here? She's, oh, brilliant. Well played by Lottering. Don't have a replay for you here, but Zheng unable to prevent the run. She opened up her body so that the two players were side by side, and great confidence there for Lottering to just effectively slide along there, ride any push that came. and then have a one-on-one situation against the goalkeeper. So 3-0 to the Netherlands. And already we're at only less than 2 minutes left, 1 minute and 25 left. Shot coming immediately from Chinese Taipei. That was better. But again, the goalkeeper with a good save. Haoshinga triples herself over to Burkhout. Burkhout pops it over the top to Mondesh. Mondesh over to the left to Burkhout. Burkhout look to shoot again, does. Nice for the Netherlands. So Burkhout again on this left-hand side. Plenty of travelling support for the Dutch, smiling across to them. So looked for a pass inside, realised she didn't have it there, Burkhout, so she had to shoot herself really. Time running out to pop it back out there, and cuts across the face of the goal. And so far the Chinese Taipei goalkeeper hasn't managed to stop any of these significant shots from the Dutch players. Maybe needs one to build the confidence into the game, but shot potentially coming here, back out it comes. It's much harder to shoot with power when you're at a side-on angle. Okay, the Dutch now pushing up the pitch for the last 20 seconds. They want to try and suffocate out the clock, make it as difficult as possible here for Chinese Taipei to score. There's 20 seconds left now. They've gone a full 5 players out, and this just makes it very difficult for Chinese Taipei to find an option, and that's what you're trying to force the mistake. Chang too focused on the player forcing against her, and the long shot coming then, dropping short though from Lottering as time was running out. So nice structured play there and tactics from the Netherlands. And they will line up at half-time, 4-0 to the good. And Chinese Taipei, I think they can expect to be under more pressure in the second half. Netherlands might push out further to try and get the goal difference. Of course, they don't know how this tournament is going to unfold in the group, and they need to make the most of every game that's in front of them early doors. So let's just use this half-time break to introduce you a little bit to this fantastic venue in Deqing. It's fantastic to be here in China, set up across 4 pitches and really introduce on the global stage this sport to this nation as well. Great for China to have 4 teams at this competition. It's a beautiful city here, an expansion city as they call it, nestled not far away from the Yangtze River basin. This beautiful lake in the middle next to a big conference center that was developed for a United Nations event. So let's have a quick chat about these 2 teams. The Netherlands under-21 women had a breakthrough result last year, finishing 1st in the European Championships, getting gold there, 6th in the European Championships 2 years before, so a real coming of age for this new group of players. The oldest player in the team, or longest serving player of the team, has been in the team 6 years already, so has seen a varied set of results there over the last 6 years, gaining to this point from 8th all the way to 1st in the Europeans, and 2 6th place finishes in 2018 and 2022 in the World Championships. So they will be looking to push forward the Netherlands and really, really challenge for not just the medal positions, but that gold medal at this championships. The same teams in the under-21 women generally. The European sides and New Zealand are the strongest under-21 sides. So New Zealand may upset the balance that we've seen between Germany, France, the Netherlands and Spain most recently. Only 11 players who applied to play for this Dutch under-21 side, despite having 595 players across the Netherlands. So only a small pool who put themselves forward to pick from. A very strong team here nonetheless. They've managed to train together on over 20 occasions through the year so far, which is impressive. And turning to Chinese Taipei, by comparison, ambitiously placed their target, I think, is first place with 3 exclamation marks. But if you're coming to an international competition, you may as well aim for the top, whether it's this year or building over many years. Average age of their players is 16, so a 3-year age gap in the average of the players versus the Dutch, whose average is 19. And they had 20 players apply to be a part of the team, and 10 were selected from across 3 clubs. So these team has been training 3 times per week together for the last 6 months, so intense training schedule for Chinese Taipei, and this time it's Chinese Taipei who look to have the edge. Can Xion gather this? She can, so she looked to have the edge there, but Maimunda kept up the aggression right through the end, won the contact, and by won I mean got herself underneath and was able to direct herself towards the ball, and in the process Xion committing the foul. So it's with Burkhout up to Maimunda, back to Burkhout to Lotering. Just to reset, I think there's been a foul here. There has been a foul, holding foul against the Dutch, so the players on the inside must have lent on the Chinese Taipei defence's boats. Not allowed to gain any support from the opposition, and it's quite easy to fall over, lose your balance. So Chinese Taipei then, they need the first goal in this half if they want to block, but that's a beautiful block by Hao Xinge. And Hao Xinge then gathers, and breaking away down the pitch is Hao Xinge. Great goal. Wendy and Femke linking up together there. Great to see then the 2 sisters linking up for a goal there. It's going to be a proud moment for the Xinge family to watch. So Chinese Taipei then 5-0 down, sorry, and another block, again clean blocking as well. Well, that's nicely covered back by Chinese Taipei, this time 4 of them covering back quickly to regain possession of the ball. But now the Dutch have pushed out. They are going to push 5, I think, here, as they did in the first half. Block coming. That time, not legal by Burkhout. I think she could sense the threat that was coming there if that ball had dropped in. So it will be Chinese Taipei's possession again. Taipei with Xion at the moment. Xion across to Zheng. Zheng to Xion, the captain. Xion with the shot herself, blocked. Will that go out for a corner? It does. Just catches the rope there on the way past, but it's out behind the back line. So Chinese Taipei with the ball again. What will they do here from the corner? The Netherlands putting pressure on the corner, just outside of the corner of your shot there. But there is a Dutch player forcing the pass from the corner. And they do manage to get the pass past the Dutch player, but now under pressure and just managing to hold on to the ball and get the ball away. Nice pass underneath, that's smart by Xion under the paddle. Shot coming from Zheng. Xion now needs to win possession of this ball. She does really well there, but then loses it immediately afterwards. That ball coming behind, that's nicely regathered by Zheng though. I think the Chinese Taipei players, they're growing into the aggression in this game, but then Xion unable to regather there. So they're trying to match the physicality this Dutch team is showing, but here comes another opportunity for the Dutch. Good push there by Zheng, saving that goal shot opportunity, and another break by her. So well played there by Chinese Taipei. That ball dropping in again though for Burkhout. He's unable to make the finish. So better signs there from Chinese Taipei. Good aggression coming from them. Need more of that from them. It's good to see. Of course, one major advantage for the European sides is that they get to play each other on a regular basis and maintain that level. Chinese Taipei, this will be the first time these players in quite some time have played a team of this quality. They're beginning to rise to the team in front of them here. Let's see if they can now find that aggression and linking play in attack. So, ball over to Zung. Zung goes for the shot herself. That's twice she's done that now, and it's not paid off. It's well read and gathered by Haoshinga. Haoshinga over the top. Warning then for Zung for that foul on Haoshinga. So the referees signaling to each other. They will try to remember the numbers of who they've warned, and if there's another foul by that player, it would be a green card or a 2-minute suspension from the game. Ball comes over the top, beautiful pass to hands, and the shot coming, nicely saved. First save for Xion. Has that ball stayed in play? It has, so it's with Burkout. They'll have another attacking minute here, the Dutch. It's with Mondesh. Mondesh nicely around the corner there. Beautiful play inside, that was nicely worked. So Lotering coming around the outside of the right-hand side defender there, drawing the defender with the result and having the pass then in to Kaipush to take a shot one-on-one with the keeper. So nice play there to move the defenders around by the Dutch, and they've started quite deep here with this attack. Let's see how they set this up. Mondesh looking over to the left for Lotering. She thinks she'll lay this off into the inside if she can. She doesn't. It's nicely covered off by Shang. Saw that coming. Shang pushing back out now, but Shang is now in trouble because she's been pinned. And the player who pinned her does get the ball on the inside, so nicely pinned out there by Kuiper. She backed Shang right the way back up, and that actually opened herself up to receive the ball on the inside and then move forward to take the shot. So Kuiper's doing a good job of pinning the player. Okay, down the pitch. Block made though, and regathered. That's nice this time by Xiang Cheng off the top. The chasing player. Good play between Chinese Taipei at the moment. And the goalkeeper, Yu, takes a push but regathers herself. So Yu dribbles. She's going to sub off the pitch now, and Zung then sets off. So the Netherlands have tightened back up again. They're opting to go back to a 3-and-1 defense. That's 3 clear defenders across the back and 1 on the top, and the shot coming from distance again from Xion. So Chinese Taipei really need to try and make more opportunities to pass the ball between them. The long ball coming up the pitch, but it's quite out of position, and nicely played by Xion to put Mondesh under pressure. Good block by Xion again. So Netherlands, was a good opportunity there if that ball had landed a little bit more easily for Mondesh to take. So they can just tighten up a little bit with that long shooting in some of their future games, but only the start of the competition here. Big shot coming, nice block. Can they gather here? An obstruction on the way. So Xion lays it down the pitch to Xiang Cheng. Xiang Cheng has no options for the pass though. She's going to have to go backwards here. She does. Goes to Yang. Yang back to Zung. So let's see if Chinese Taipei can set more up here. They've currently got Shang on the inside. Getting good speed on the runs now. Opportunity on the left here if they can feed it across. Can they get the ball inside? Goes for the shot herself. Good shot on target again, but it's an easy save by Witteveen. Those shots coming from quite far out and not with enough speed, so that the goalkeeper can't read them really. So simple enough save from the Dutch, but they've made all of them in the game so far, keeping that clean sheet. And another big shot shooting opportunity here, and off the inside bar from Kuiper. Who's going to regather this? Chinese Taipei player being pulled back into the net, not wanting her to contest that ball and leave her out of position. So Chang then has to shape up. Zung putting pressure on Witteveen.
50，没有导播不是0.51，是导播是50块钱。怎么了？
So, shot coming but wide there. So Vitavine, sorry, with the ball for the Dutch. Comes across to Huzhou. Over to Vitavine. Vitavine looks for the pass across. Ball bounces off the boat. Regathered though. Shooting opportunity for Mundesh. She found herself in that opportunity. That's a play on advantage, I think, for Chinese Taipei, but pushing into the inside there, and that will be the end of the game. So a strong start for the Netherlands, taking a 5-0 victory here. Fantastic game for the Dutch to open their competition, and a good start to their goal tally in the group. So the Netherlands with the first advantage. Chinese Taipei will have to regather, and they're going to have to look, I think, against Germany or France to try and get a result.